Hello everyone, welcome to External Diecast channel. My name is Marek, as you already know, and today I want to introduce these three luxury limousines in 1 to 18 scale, all of them made by Sunstar. And actually I bought all of them recently in the last couple of months, even if they are not really new releases. So they were released already some time ago, like years ago, but now I decided to buy them. And the reason is I don't even know. Sometimes I do some like impulsive purchases, which I don't even like later. Then this is the case, So first I saw this Lincoln from 2003. Basically, that's a sedan limousine. So we have actually here two sedans that were recreated as limousines. It's this Lincoln and this Cadillac. And then we have this SUV limousine. This is Ford Excursion. But I think we will start with this Lincoln, which I bought from somebody here where I live nearby. And when I received the model, I was pretty disappointed, because first it was without any package. It was quite scratched, and the emblem here was missing, but we will come to that later. Then I purchased this huge thing, also without any box. So it came like in a regular parcel box or package box. And I was afraid if it would be somehow also destroyed during the transport, but it looks okay. I also polished everything a little bit, but the dust is already there again. And then I have this Cadillac Deville from 2004. And this is brand new, so I bought this one from an e-shop. It was packed, never used before, never unpacked before. But the quality, I would say, is comparable to the other models that you see here. And this video is not sponsored, so I have all the right to tell you everything what I really think about these models. So if I don't like something, I will tell you that I don't like it. All right. Now I think it's maybe time to change the angle of the camera a little bit. I will go to the other side and then I will just show you all the details really so that you see these models closely. I will just move this one a little bit to the background. I will do the same with this one because we will start with this Lincoln Town Car from 2003. And it's really not really a great model in terms of quality and also how I received it. So maybe you see here the gaps, and for example here the frames around the windows. This is such an ugly job, and I don't know if this was like this from the very beginning. And let me maybe use my favorite tool to show you. So look at that, like here the gap between the doors and everything else, it's like a huge gap, and no, I don't like it. Also here the stripes, the three stripes, it's the quality is miserable. Then I received this model and it was scratched here, so you see here the two scratches and paint rush. So some of the damages were probably made by the previous owner, but the paint rush, this is obviously a problem of the diecast model. Too old, and the paint was probably not done properly on this zinc diecast. Also the roof is plastic, and also it shows already some wear. Look at maybe from the close, like what is that? Like the plastic is deteriorating. Really bad, And then in the front, of course, it doesn't have the logo here. The emblem is missing. I was so upset. I asked the previous owner to give me a discount and he discounted like $50. I said maybe I can find it on eBay, but I didn't find it, And then we have this license plate, which is quite okay. Also the headlights. I think there was one more Lincoln Town Car just like this, but a bit older. Like, I don't know, this is 2003, but they also had an older one, maybe 1999 or something like that, and it had really ugly headlights with some disgusting dots inside, So but this one quite transparent, and I liked the headlights on this one much more, so this is why I have it. All right, of course you can turn the wheels, spin the wheels, and look at those wheels. Yeah, so at least I think the wheels and the brake caliper, everything is like okay, but also it's like loosey. And what about here? Yeah, the quality, look at that. Yeah, it's not really okay, but at least it's rubber. And here we can see 2003 Lincoln town car limousine made in China by Sunstar. Yeah, and then some copyright notice. Okay, they received the trademark and approval from Lincoln or Ford to create this one. Okay, so now maybe time to also start opening those things and see what is inside. And let me maybe first, so we can, oh, it's not actually, if I do this, there's this engine bay, but it's not holding in this upper position, so let's maybe block it by this. Yeah. This is an ugly idea, but let's do that. And I will maybe now take the camera to my hands and really try to show you here the engine and how it looks like. So I was quite surprised here. Yeah, so we have the radiator imitation, and then also we have some stickers and we have multiple colors. So it's not usual that such a model with disgusting framing work like here. This is really bad and terrible, and also the doors and gaps, and look, this is not nice. But then I was surprised here, like, oh, the engine compartment and everything there, this is like from another level, like Xiaohuang or LCD. Yeah, so model makers like this, they make really pretty engine compartments. But here, oh wow, surprising. Yeah, so sometimes inside you find better things than outside. Oh, and now it's sticking in this position. Interesting. We can of course also open the doors, and now I will just try it with my fingernail, because oh, where's my super powerful tool? It's here. Yeah, this sucking tool. Yeah, so let's suck the door and check. Maybe let's do it directly also here. Oh, this door, this is terrible. Look at that, like the window, everything. And I'm not saying it's all mistake by Sunstar, yeah, because this is already older model, and maybe some children were playing with that. That's also possible. So I don't want to criticize something that maybe was not caused by the manufacturer. All right, let's start here in the front. I hope you can see it, guys. And of course, the steering wheel connected to the wheels. We cannot really shift the seats here, but the gauges, clusters, everything like that, this is quite nice. Can we? No, we can't really do anything. And there is carpeting. Oh, so nice. And inside of the door panels, you also see like more colors, more materials here, the wooden decoration, all the buttons here. That's nice. And then also here, same decoration of these doors, but then what is inside? Yeah. Oh, we have a TV. It's shiny. It's probably turned on right now. And like there is nothing really, seriously. Like I would expect also some champagne and stuff like that. Yeah, but there is. Oh, maybe this is something like here, but I can't really see it. Maybe if I open it from the other side. So guys, what do you think? Maybe we will see some champagne. Ah, Jesus Christ. These models are quite heavy, yeah, so don't be surprised that I have problems lifting that with one hand and second hand occupied with my camera. All right. What is that? Is that champagne? Yeah, there is definitely something to drink. All right. So we have some accessories there, carpeting, okay, and that's probably it, yeah. So let me also open here this. I can't open that trunk? What? Seriously? Why not? that should be the simplest thing to do on this model. Yeah, I don't know what happened here. Why I can't open this? Disappointment. All right, I can't. Minus points, because I can't open this and see maybe some more accessories or what is there. Okay, so interior-wise, nothing really surprising. I would say let's now focus on the other one, and maybe it should be this Cadillac Deville from 2004, okay, without any license plate here in the front. So let's maybe put this aside now a little bit, yeah, because we don't need that, and we will just now discover this. Oh, this is so long and it's so heavy. This is so incredibly heavy again. And the door is a little bit shorter here. On the other side, this middle part here, this is super long. So if you compare them, this is like a toy in comparison to this one. Super long here. Oh, wow. Okay, but let's maybe start like with the previous one. Or you know what, I want to see what is inside, yeah? So let's open all the doors. Oh, what the fuck is that? There is a missing seat here. There is, oh, and there is some kind of computer. What is that? It doesn't have a seat here for the passenger. Never seen that in a limousine, and maybe you tell me why. It's inappropriate to have somebody sitting here on this seat, yeah, because there is space, there is nothing else, yeah, nothing else is there. So why somebody would have removed the seat? What is the reason? Yeah, there is no harm for the people sitting here if there is a regular seat right here. I don't understand that, but you look at that. So we have, again, one seat here, one bench here, but then there is also one long bench in the middle. And then there is something like a bar just behind this middle bench. Maybe we will really need to see it also from, like, look at that. Ah, here. Through the windows, you see the glasses, the bar, the mini bar, and another bench. Yeah, this is really beautiful. This is beautiful. And overall, this model is a little bit newer. But again, I don't know why this is plastic, why it's not diecast. Like on the last one, this is diecast. The roof is diecast. Here it's plastic. And the material gets dirty. Yeah, and I don't really appreciate when the material is dirty. Like I touch it with my finger, and then definitely there will be a stain. Oh, I shouldn't even clean it with my bare hands. It's my mistake. Sorry. If you are diecast collectors, you know that I shouldn't touch it. I know it's just for the purpose of this video, yeah. So I want to be a bit faster here. All right. So again, we have white seats, white leather. We have the pedals here, the accelerator, the brake, and again, this is connected. Yeah, the steering wheel and the wheels. This is nice. Again, we have gauges clusters. We have this nice inside. The door panels are beautiful plastic, and yeah, also the mirrors here. This is just a sticker, mirror sticker here. Okay. And then another, oh, beautiful. This is a huge bar with glasses, champagne, everything. This is very detailed indeed. So I would say this Cadillac is much better quality with more details, and the interior looks more fancy in this one. They were about the same price, but this one is really like, I don't know, the quality of the door here and how it's connected. This is, and also the frame here, the chrome, this is terrible. While here, I know it's not chrome here. It's also just dark plastic, but for example here this is chrome and it's not in such a bad shape yet. Okay, so maybe the reason is really that it's newer, directly purchased in an e-shop, never used before, but this one looks like overall a bit better. Also the small symbol or emblem is here, not broken yet, and I also believe that I will not break it and it will stay like this at least for some years until I decide to sell it. Yeah? If I decide to do so, maybe not, maybe yes. And it's holding in this upper position. Yeah? So also this is a sign that no children were playing with that and doing like this. Yeah, nobody was really testing it. Like children were not playing. Oh, which is good. And now let's look at this engine. We can even read this North Star 32 valve V8. Is that correct? Let me maybe zoom in a little bit. 32 valve V8, possibly. Yeah, this is possible. Okay, good. So it looks really nice. And what about my favorite part where I was disappointed on the previous model? It was here. Oh, look at that. Look at it. We can open it. Finally, some good news. Nice carpeting. Again, this light color, which I like. We have nice license plate here. Again, the symbol. We have 32V North Star, like the sign here. Logo, this braking light, and 2 additional lights here. We have the exhausts, 4 exhausts. And also the wheels, they look more shiny, more polished on this one. Yeah, when we compare it to this one, it's like here it's more gray. Nobody was cleaning that. Yeah, this is like really a wreck. And here, this is a new one, nice one. Wow, I love it. So now let's also put it a little bit aside. And there is also this antenna I forget to mention. Yeah, so. Now the final one and the heaviest one, Oh, look, I can't even lift it. It's nice exercise for today. Okay, so what do we now? We clean the table a little bit so that we have more space for this beast. And it's just when you compare the size, it's incredible because this one is already like long, quite huge. This one is even longer, bigger, and also a little bit fancier, I must admit. And then we have this one. Look, this is like, I don't know, 4 regular diecast models. It's, let me lift it one more time. Oh, Jesus, with one hand. Oh, this is so heavy. Incredible how this can... Oh, and what about the suspension? No suspension, because it would be so difficult to really do working suspension on this model. What about here? No, nothing. All right, no problem. Let's start here in the front. The front, I like it on this Ford Excursion. It's again so massive. This car is from 2004, which you can also see here on the license plate. What a surprise. Yeah, I personally like more creativity than just putting the year. Yeah, maybe a realistic license plate would be better. Like on this one, again, some plus points for this Lincoln. It has a normal regular license plate, unlike the other two. Yeah, so you see that I can always find some good things about any model. Unfortunately, there is rarely a model which is like perfect in all aspects. Okay, so let's open the hood now. Let's do it. Can we do it? Oh yeah, we can do it, baby. Okay, and then what is inside? Again, quite detailed, yeah? So these models are very detailed, I would say. Look at the engine compartment. It's nice. We have stickers, different colors, multiple pieces. Like here, I like this sticker, this battery here, and this red. No, actually, probably the battery is here, and this is something else. But we have also many cables, and this is detailed. And we have also the Excursion sign here. And then we will start opening the doors. Yeah. Wheels can turn, of course. We have some door steps. Now let's open this with my sucking tool. All right. Oh, also there is... Look, so there is a difference. There is no seat for a passenger here, but instead they placed something like this, which probably is for the luggage. Yeah, so very nice table or desk, or I don't even know how to call it, but it's definitely to where to put your additional luggage. This is nice, and this is what I was missing somehow here. Yeah, it's just flat floor and nothing, and it's making me crazy. And there is a wall between the passengers and the driver. Same here, we have a wall with a tiny window, and on this one, did we have a wall? Let me check. Not really, not really. Okay, so you see it's quite difficult to sometimes make this visible on camera. But let's now open also here the doors and oh, one more time, one more attempt. Look, when I do it like oh, there is a mechanism which is closing it even if I don't want to. Yeah, so this is the maximum. How can I open it? If I pull it a little bit more, then it's returning to the position. So maybe I will hold it just for the purpose of filming this and showing you what is actually inside. Yeah, so let me hold it a little bit. A huge bench again, and also here 2 regular seats, or 3, I would say 3 for 3 people, then for many people here, and we will probably need to check from the other side if there is a bar. Yeah, so how to rotate it now when it's so goddamn heavy, but I will do my best. So let's also start here to see the steering wheel connected to the wheels. Of course, every diecast model has this feature because it's simple to do it. Yeah, every diecast model has it. Okay, then this stripe here and the chrome, it looks quite okay. No big issues with that. The window is already a bit scratched. How somebody look at those scratches. Yeah, so on this 4K video you probably can see every scratch, every single scratch. So you need to be very careful. I was polishing the roof with my napkin and it's okay with my wax, but I never somehow clean these windows. I'm very afraid to scratch them. And now let's open it and see the bar finally. Oh, it looks quite okay. We have glasses. We have some bottles probably. It looks like it's lightened. It looks like there are some lights above the glasses, but actually it's just a reflection of my light in this room. And yeah, that's it. That's it. And what about like if we check it from this angle? A lot of accessories, and there is one more bench here. Yeah, so all right, and now the final step, of course, to check also if we can open the door here, and I think we cannot. Yeah? We cannot. No, why not? I would be so happy. I'm not happy at all. Okay, I will chill out. I will chill out and continue shooting this video. Sometimes I feel like I'm overacting just to make a little bit of fun during the process of filming this. All right, so just let me show you also 2004, no real license plates. Why not, guys? Why not? There is a Ford logo here, a Viper, which is not really working, but at least it's a separate part. And yeah, there is a little bit of, this is not polished here, you see. I'm not sure if you can see it from this angle really, but with my eyes I can see that this is not cleaned here somehow, maybe I forget. And then we have a gas door. Again, you can't open it like on some Xiaowang models. You can open this, and you know, when I receive some really great models, and recently I've had some, then I am very critical. And if something is not working as I want, like here, you can't open this, suspension is not working, yeah, and then I'm becoming very critical. That's just because I got used to like all these beautiful models there, yeah, and you saw a video where I showed you my entire collection. Then I'm a little bit upset here when something is not working. Ah, look at it. So on one side, can you hear that sound? I have today additional microphone here just to introduce the sound of every door. Oh, and it's closed. Can we do the same here? No. So there is a special feature just on one side. Yeah, I don't understand it. Why it's only here? Like, I do the same here, closed. I do the same here, not closed. I need to close it manually. Okay. Ah, this video is really exhausting. All right, so now let's maybe close them all. Yuppie. Okay. Carefully closing that, yeah? Not like on my other videos on Instagram when I do it really in haste. Okay, very carefully. Like closing all these doors, it's also pleasurable activity. Okay. This is why I like die-cast cars and not really resin, because on resin cars you can't play with them and close it, open it. Like, look at it here. And now let's again rotate it. Yeah, I like all these cars facing towards me. All right, and the last thing, closing this huge engine compartment on this Ford Excursion from 2004. All right, and just look at them when I like move them side by side. This is really a difference, yeah? The size difference. And probably, yeah, I don't want to compare it to human anatomy now, yeah, so I just had a really bad idea now to compare it to some human parts. But I will not do that, yeah? Just to be really polite and children friendly on this channel. All right, so this one is big black and this one is a small black and this one is somehow in the middle in terms of size, yeah? And okay, so I also have seen some other colors. Probably this one you can also find in white. But since I only collect everything in black color, it wouldn't fit into my collection. Now tell me in the comments before I have the final speech, which one would you prefer, which one do you like, or if you like them at all, yeah, because some people probably would say, oh, these models are disgusting and I don't like them. And this is maybe why they were not sold so well. In my personal opinion, if I would have less space, then I would probably pick only this one. Eh? It's something massive, completely unusual for diecast collectors. This is a beast. And the rest, yeah, this is also nice, but... Alright guys, so as I said, I'm not sure if you like these models. It's something that I don't do on a regular basis. Now I also remember that I haven't reviewed this Aurus Senate, the Russian presidential limousine, along with my figure of President Putin. But maybe we can do it in another video. Yeah? So today really I just wanted to show you these three. The common denominator is that they are all black, all limousines, all die-cast, all 1:18 scale, and they are all made by Sunstar, yeah? So the same company. And this is why they somehow belong together. And to be honest, sometimes when I have one and I purchase this one first, and then I said, oh, but this was not the only one in this collection. And since I'm a collector, I need to buy also this, and then freaking money. So I'm rather now more careful if I start with some new like range or new color or new style. Maybe it's better to stick with the original, and the core of my collections, or my collection is presidential limousines. These are not really presidential, yeah, so these are just maybe for prom party or bachelor party. I don't know how you call it in America, where most of these are driven in maybe Las Vegas or cities like that by young people who just want to have some fun and drink and have drinking party. I don't know. I have never been part of such a party, and we never do it here where I live, yeah, so we don't have this kind of fun here to rent a limousine and do crazy stuff, yeah, so I never did this crazy stuff. But as I said, maybe you are from somewhere where you have such limousines. You can rent them for 2-3 hours and have some fun. Oh Jesus, this is exhausting already when I'm thinking about it at my age. But whatever, whatever. Now the thing is that these limousines are here on the table, and the question is really, do I keep them long term or not? Yeah, because I think the core of my collection is really presidential limousines and then Mercedes-Benz S-Class everything. All the models, all the S-Class models. These are somehow close to what I collect, but not really the core of it. Yeah? So I would still need to think about that and make a final choice. Okay, so that's it probably for today. I thank you so much for watching, guys. It was my pleasure to introduce these models, and I hope we can meet again someday later when I introduce more models from my collection in more details like this video. So thank you again, and if you watched until now, don't forget to be subscribed, don't forget to like this video, and don't forget to leave a comment, because this is what I like the most, reading comments, making new friends, and answering these comments. Alright, so thank you again and see you next time. Bye bye.